Hello and welcome back to Verbose Mode by Tax here, coming to you live from Shift 2025 in the wonderful Zadar, Croatia. It's slowly moving towards the end of the conference, but we still have some amazing guests here at Verbose Mode. My next guest is Michael. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to talk about some completely unexpected topic for this series of technical interviews, the Verbose Mode, and it is branding.
Yes.
Now, surprisingly, although it's being very removed from the technical conversations that we usually have, this is also something that is very, very important, especially for startups and generally like any technical firm that wants to have a better brand.
You are absolutely right, because what we see in startups when founders are product oriented, they're looking on features. They're talking about customer service, and you ask them where are the customers. But they are so proud of customer service that they forget to get attention of the customers. So we helped in the last year more than 350 brands to establish themselves, but we also are investors. Sometimes we also invest in technological companies. For example, we were investors in Exponia from day zero with 12 people. We grow to a company of 350 people, and we sold the company after 5 years to the American Bloomridge. And
nice.
We used branding principles. So if everybody is blue, be yellow. If everybody is communicating Marketing Cloud, look at the category which is growing faster than Marketing Cloud. We found it's CDP, Customer Data Platforms. So we chose the category, and we were able to pivot to the category because our brand name and identity were flexible to pivot. So we were not just have the company which have the name of the company connected to the category, connected to product. No. We were open from the day one. We had trademarks. We protected ourselves. We were able to grow faster thanks to hitting the right growing category. And what is always amazing for me is that the product-oriented companies are talking about features and this stuff, but they're forgetting that when you remember Google, when they need really like establish themselves, they need also this fame factor. And they have these scooters, the free food in the offices, which help them establish them as we are anti-corporate company. And this is the level you also need inside your technological-driven company with your developers. It's just not about the product. You need to be popular. You need to be popular among the whole category, not just to your target group. You need to be well known on the whole market. This is the fastest hack how to grow faster.
This is very interesting. Let's get practical a little bit.
Okay.
Let's say now we think about branding.
Yes.
Maybe we already have a name, maybe we don't, maybe we're open for a change. What would be the right process of finding that? So some founders, they just have a passion.
Yeah.
I love ducks.
Yeah.
So I will name my company that it has something to do with duck.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says because I love ducks. That's one way. But if I don't have this very like locked in perception of what my company should be called or branded, what would be a good framework of starting exploring what might be an interesting brand for me to wear, to take?
Great question. Thank you for that. So we worked with solo founders, with really young founders. We are also working with billionaires on how to create. One of our clients have more than 100 million customers, and we hope to establish the right way. So my first thing I would like to, for example, ask you is: do you want to really have lifestyle brand or like business brand? Do you want to really have create the business or lifestyle? Because it's totally different approaches. If you have lifestyle, you can do it by yourself and you can fail with it and it's okay. But if you are business driven and you will have investors or something, maybe it's better to don't do things which you love and it's not just about your passion, but to prepare the company for the real market with the real insights. I will give you an example. One of our clients at the moment is well-known cybersecurity company, and they already had name, they already had identity, they already had everything. But the problem was we need to grow faster. So we found, okay, in your category, to growing faster means new customers, you need to be attracted to new customers. What are established symbols of trust? And we realized, but you are from Switzerland. Why don't you point that you are from Swiss market, that you are Swiss origin. Use the Swiss assets in your communication, but these assets are not connected to the tool, not to the product, not to the features. They will give you instant trust. So it's very simple thing to do, but you will grow faster. Another thing is, for example, we had a clients who were like, they loved hockey, ice hockey, and they created the sticker for the hockey sticks, and it was called Spectre Hockey Tape. It was tape for hockey sticks. And we talk a lot with them, but guys, now you are with hockey, you need to be ready to grow to different businesses and different opportunities. What about you will be brand of the technology? We will rename you to the Restec. You will be not Spectre Hockey Tape, you will be Restec, and then you don't need the distribution with hundreds of shops. You just need 2 big clients like Bauer, like the biggest producer of the hockey sticks, and you will license the brand. And they're like, what? But we love hockey. Now, yes. In 5 years, we don't know. So we changed the name of the hockey tape to the Restec technology. They are established the best provider of technology. And now just imagine they're working with Het, who is doing like tennis rackets. Now his paddle is growing. So now the Restec is on the paddle. And that's it. You have a brand which is open for opportunities on the market. And even with the branding, you can change the business model from direct sales, because D2C is horrible. It's very hard at the moment, thanks to Temu, AI, and everything. But the licensing, it's still, there is great opportunity, a lot of money. So this is the right thing. Ask yourself, lifestyle of business, and then how fast you want to be rich.
Okay, well, the answer is everybody will tell you yes. We understand what you are implying, that we need to be business oriented and oriented to growth.
Be the brand.
So maybe our personal passions, we need to kind of not be locked into them and actually look at what our business is actually doing and find a brand that matches that in the right environment, to the right audience, in the right community.
Be ready to pivot.
Yeah.
Be flexible.
Yeah. So not being locked in to something that, so it's natural that the founders will be very passionate about what they already did, already achieved. So they will be very protective of the name, especially it comes with a lot of history and nostalgia. Yes, I remember I established this brand when I worked from my garage, so I don't want to change it because it makes me all the good history, all the good stories, and all the nostalgia is connected to it. So it's very, very hard to pivot.
We have a client who is more than 600 years old as a brand. More than 600 years. So there is always possible. We have clients in Switzerland. We made some changes after 30 years, 40 years. When it's strategic, then it's great. When it's just change for a change, you are in deep shit. You will have problems.
Excellent, excellent. That's a great advice. So how do you help founders to let go of their personal favorites, their personal preferences, and focus them on what their business needs when it comes to branding? Because I think that from my experience, it's very, very emotional. Brands are about emotions, and they should be, and they should be. And then the founders are very emotional and attached to their brands, especially if they came with them by themselves and they saw some success.
You are absolutely right. It's super emotional for them, but we are not there to like make them laugh and make them. We want to make them long-term happy. So we need to find them proof that, for example, this name is great in these 3 markets, but you can't have trademarks on the next 10 markets. Do you want to grow to these countries? Yes or no? Yes, I want, but you can't. Do you want to go there or do you want to keep the name? I want to go there. Okay, so we'll change the name. So you just need to give them real proof. Or we had the clients, they made own name and they went to the event in Berlin, and they were, after 2 years of preparing everything, they were their own booth, and there was some American company and came first day, first hour, oh, that's our trademark, please can you leave the space? And as for humans, when you want to lose weight or you want to need some change in your life, you need to have first struggle. So usually, if they don't listen, we are just waiting for the next problem. It will come with trademark fight or something, and then they are open to listen. So it's usually about trademark is that you can also stop others who want to like grab your attention and keep it for themselves. You can protect your brand and you can sell it for more in the end. When you will be exiting the company, you can ask not just for distribution, not just for a network of consumers and everything, you can ask also for the brand as multiple millions extra, and it's nice. And I know in many countries of the Europe, people don't want to sell their business, they see as a heritage for their kids. I totally understand it, but it's better to give the kids something which is protectable with the trademarks, which is good branding is protectable with trademarks.
Excellent, excellent. Michael, that was fascinating. I loved it. Very, very interesting. Also very, very useful. I hope the folks at home also find it useful and relevant. That was a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. And you folks stay tuned for just a tiny bit of more amazing content for Verbose Mode by Dax here at Shift 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much.